25 na Christopher bi no pagidi sɛ yɛdi Christo awoda ebi mu nso sɛ Yesu awoda be ɛkiyɛ ba ne nyina mu no yɛatena sɛ God bless you so much. Enche bia na Ghana ekoto aba na Ghana koto aba no adifo bebre hye nkom na wo hye nkom yeye no na ye hwe anim se obia prophecy no ye behwe ba bi e bekwa akodu abusuafo ewie no na tese osofu pani a ye hwe no eye Prophet Tevin ajesowa yes ensem oka ye nyina enne mu pepepe na we na Ghana for say say ye wadi for Ghana ha say kwaku manintamra na fe yentinenne na yentie de Nyankopon pese oka kire oman no enu nti ene de ye frɛ wo baabi a wo no se tie yen anase hwe yen ewo YouTube Facebook na ye pese kire se ye ne Prophet Tevin ajesowa so for penia owo eye prophetic life embassy as I say there oyibi so for mebo oyibi nice one
prayer come junction
yo ma kwaba apomboko de
nyame adomboko nyame ase
efrimra o hyenkom se abatuo 2024 abatuo no ebe yebetu awie 9 p.m. pepe na obi ehu de owene emepem da yes I'm free with studio hebium no Ghana for anywhere as
different kinds of prophets.
Okay,
they are the prophetic hold that are the ones that is able to create true faith, which is the people that foretell, and then there are those that foretell.
Okay,
in that angle we have the capacity through the dimension of Ezekiel. So I came from the order of Melchizedek through Enoch, Ezekiel, Isaiah, John the Revelator, Daniel, from that angle up to my time. And you feed that dispensation.
Maybe you breaking it down. Not just say, well, you know, no. It is sense a defo ya wabobom wudi. Said Daniel more ahead of time, no.
Yes.
Sana wodi anything.
Absolutely. Say William Braham.
Okay.
As well. Yes.
William. No, so no. You what me answer no. Okay.
No.
Na ba kuya na ba difite. Okay, what the other
we are old prophets. It's
okay.
old. It's American. Yeah.
Okay.
But also four-dimensional like that.
Okay.
So we follow that order. One say the same angel and a year juma over the hierarchy. Sometimes we make mistake. We assume says anybody who above one. Once you are called as a prophet, you are called by a specific angel. Who study Bible now? There are only 2 angels that were mentioned. And the reason why the angels were mentioned was because they were the angels that belonged to the tribe of Judah.
Okay.
So anytime at all you hear the story of Angel Gabriel and Angel Michael. They came from the time of Abraham to the time Jesus was born. And then from there, they continued one way or the other through the apostles. And then that was it. That's not the only angels on the face of the earth.
Okay.
They are angels that functioned with Ezekiel. The same angels that took Ezekiel through the dimensions, through the lifeline up till now, are the same angels that are available. That's how God works. But then, or like the glorified angels. Angels, as the Bible said in Hebrews chapter 1, they are just ministering spirits sent to minister to the heirs of salvation. So we can't glorify them. Say me both for your friend, say, or you're powerful. They are angels. I know the angels of God that are with us. I know the level of angels that are surrounding me. Even as I'm sitting down, the atmosphere I sit in is not even ordinary. Yes. But then,
studio here,
they are receiving inspiration. As I'm speaking, the Bible said there's a spirit in man. The inspiration of the Almighty giveth him understanding, so that my words will be measured and uttered very perfect. God gives me inspiration. So as I speak to you now, it is not me that is entirely speaking, but my words are filtered to meet the criteria of divine extendence.
Nakuja so ebi jina netia na. Nakuja de minya sure. Nakuja de minya sure. Nakuja de minya sure. Sofo. Nakuja angel jina netia.
Oh, angel wa nakuja on pa.
Jina hey.
Yes, angels everywhere.
Hey, angels in so there.
So that's how God works. The presence
see.
of God is there. The Bible says, wherever two or more are gathered in His name, He is there in their midst.
I see.
So so if when you bring the question to Obisha Komna say what do we do? Obia was the hierarchy of the prophetic operation. Now there are 3 factors that can destroy a prophetic word coming to pass.
Okay, 1.
Number 1, the person that you are prophesying to. You have to understand which type of prophecy you're prophesying to the person. There is a prophecy like our own. It is constant in time, which means wherever you pass, it will happen. What you say.
Okay.
And then there's a prophetic word that can be worked. It's an open source, which can be fixed, adjusted, and something can be done about it. So when a prophetic word is given to the person, the question is, which type of prophecy are you giving? If you give a prophecy that is based on timeline, it will never fail. It's precise. But when you give a prophecy that can be adjusted, then it can fail. So now, let's say I prophesy through time that in 25 years I see you becoming a president. It's true time.
Okay.
Opa Makambo, now you're crippled. In 25 years, you will get the legs to walk and be sworn in. It's timeline prophecy, 4th dimensional. That one, we've seen the end of the story. We are not forging it. We are not creating it. There is no forgery, nor any fake grounds on that one. You can't talk it and hope it happens. It is going to happen once you say it. And then there is another one that the person sees the thing. It's a possibility that can happen. So then he will work towards it happening. That one is the second one. So if the person doesn't do anything about that one, then it means it can fail. And so the individual you're giving it to has to do something about it, or I, the one giving the prophecy to you, has to do something about it. The second problem to the prophetic hold is the situation of familiarity and human factor. As a prophet, Mimi say, I love Donald Trump. One time because he's against gay and lesbianism, all those kind of stuff. So I'm with him. Due to that, if any time at all Bisami say American presidency, Donald Trump, Nick Kamala Harris, one every winning is Donald Trump. I'll say it every day, every time anyhow. Yeah, because now I'm biased towards Donald Trump. Like how Nakuja is. Nakuja is like under a bias on the So everybody in that angle, in any bias. If you want your prophetic to stand out, play neutral. That's why I don't follow politics. I don't know the politics. I don't know them from anywhere. I don't know them at all. Politics as you. Obama 415. I don't know. In politics, I don't know anybody. I don't know them on there. I don't understand how the politics things work. And to be better now, I can say 9 p.m. Say Bessia. I'm not saying it because I know a thing about politics. I'm saying it because that's what I am seeing. Because once I have inside information, my prophecy will be ruined. So I stay out of it. So how I'm able to go into any situation is to stay out of the situation. The more you are involved with the people, say, I'm always involved with maybe for example the NDC 4 year more involved. Every time I'm with them, every time I'm working. In the next few years, after the prophecies are done, I will be forced to say, oh, NDC will win the election because they be me sure now I'm attached to them. I'll prophesy for their victory, right? So if I'm attached to NDC, MPP too, I'll do the same thing for the MPP. So what you do is, as a prophet, you abstain. Either than that, your prophecy has a chance of being influenced because you are associated with the people. Because I say prophetic thin line, there is something I call limbo, which means it's nothingness that I create within myself. That is where I sit with God and communicate with Him. In that angle, I don't allow emotion, feeling, hurt, pain, anything getting into the angle. And to me, maybe I'm smiling. It's genuine. Because inside me, I don't keep anything. When I'm a bonnet and I've forgotten you, I just forget you with the bonnet. That's how I'm free-minded. And I keep that angle within me. So for your prophecy to come to pass, you have to have a clean internal foundation without any form of gain or advantage. Ocean come na car, a bet me feely. Ocean come na sika, a bet me feely. So all names of NDC we now bra be bet me appointment. Now they shen come a bet me feely. Ocean come not towards getting money from the government. A bet me feely. Once there is an advantage of gain, your prophecy is influenced.
Yeah, better abano yehu adifo bebra na they were very loud radio, TV, ne social media so.
Mhm.
Yenim osofo kusi Boateng.
Right.
Baako nso ne efre no osofo kusi apia Paul kusi apia.
Mhm.
Ɛna papa baako nso ɔno nso ne din no na ɔno nso de Braham saa ɔwɔ tema na
I think
bɔdwe
it's
sɛ
replicating the old man.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
the old man is old,
Okay.
ancient. He died many years ago.
okay ɛna a few of them a ɔmo nso ɛbɛhyɛ nkɔm saa categories yi anaasɛ group of friends saying prophet yi a anaasɛ nneɛma a influence prophecies yi saa asɔfo odi ɔmo bɛhyɛ nfa.
In the prophetic angle.
Yes.
With the things of the prophetic.
Mhm.
I would say said they are also doing their best work by the grace of God. The Bible said diverse kinds of spirit, but by the same diverse kinds of operation, but by the same spirit. And it will be an trend, and sometimes it is interpretation, and sometimes it's too human factor. And I say if you're closer to some people, you may end up talking for them.
Once there is gain, obe gain be no. The possibility say obetimi ahye nkom e dey a favor because you share papa Kusi Boateng say ya ono National Cathedral obemu kakra na for Kusi Boateng ono so I say na na untumi na otete a so atiase enti ohwemu a se nia wo kan ebetumi aba sɛ gain bi wɔ mu nti na prophecy ni fail ya na ɔmo gain ni bibi in their prophecies nti na prophecies ni fail ya na.
I can't guarantee that to the point as a fact, but based on the study of prophetic, I am more. I do my prophetic angle as a school be a mission. So I learn every time when something happens. So I keep studying. Me more like a scientist that is doing research on the prophetic ministry. Now, when I look at the prophetic angle from that perspective, I will say that when you're close to those people, you are likely to prophesy to them. And I may not say that is the case, but in some sense, I may say that once you're directly involved with the people as a man of God,
Okay.
automatically your prophetic word becomes very much mixed up with something.
Yo. Abusianfo ya ne osofo prophet Tevin ajesowa osofo penny or prophetic life embassy nyankopon ya aduma 31st of December yi obi asori na no ewo oyibi hinfa kra sofo
Oyibi prayer camp junction.
Okay, prayer camp junction.
Yes, Odro Oyibi's main central point, where the police station is to your left side. You just drive 1 minute away, you will see the prayer camp junction. Over banner be bohonum. We'll put the ministry banners there.
Okay.
And then over home school be crowd or your school, your first school banner. The name of the school is Banner.
Okay.
Yeah? And to Okona Odro junction, once you turn you just turn that left turn. Or drive it 1 minute, but you see the church building.
Also for my mimi sabium say Owura Nkwadwo Kyerematen obetumi aba be president e man mu.
All right. Is there a possibility so obetumi aba be president? I will tell you the truth as I sit down here right now. I have not observed this presidential timeline. I have entirely not gone into it.
Okay. But what share a nipa ebetumi di president? What shall copy 2032?
Yes, for 16 years.
16 years. 16 years no. Nakuja. I say 2024. 8 years yet 2032.
Yes.
Plus another 8 no. Not just say 2040.
Yes.
So 16 years yi. Owura Nkwadwo Kyerematen onka ho.
And it's presidency timeline. No, I've never tried to poke into it.
So what omo ebedi akonya no.
Absolutely.
Ana nkofo a ebetena so. Say emfa say 2028, 2032, 2036 and 2040. What ni nyina.
Oh yes, 16 years straight.
Onka ho.
With on only specific time. When I say Alan Tremontin is a very special person in time.
Okay.
I saw something about him in that timeline. once I saw that thing with, especially with the time of free MPP, I saw something about him. Once I saw it, I realized, say, in the timeline, no does be a whole lot of things that has to happen. And it's like, oh, drive your car, baby, you have to turn left, turn right, turn left. Yeah,
Of course,
it's a puzzle, not our own brew, it's a puzzling route. So when I saw that, I said, Mami Fan tour, I'll focus on that later because I know who will come ahead. So let me focus on that.
Check dance way.
Its time is there.
16 years in the move.
He will play a tempering game within the 16 years.
Yes. And from 2024, he copy him 2040. Check that Ebetumi a president.
Not in the 16 years. He will temper with the president. They're almost about to grab it, but it was not possible.
Only with the party new force now.
Yes.
And now Bekwa call align with NDC and NPP move back.
Not at all.
New force, not the new force now never.
Absolutely. I remember the prophetic word was 2 giant parties, 2 trees. And then as they were growing, battling for 15 years, a young tree came out of nowhere. And then it sprang out and separated the 2 out.
And the Chanda separate NDC and NPP, no?
Absolutely.
And Oma sa 2-party system na say running no. Egu ye.
Yes.
It is not just the only number can say the third force no.
It is a possibility. It's not even something that is going to work towards. It is lying down in time. In the next 8 years to come, the Africa you know will no longer be the Africa you understand anymore. Everything will change. Yes. Everything is about to change.
Chanda. Ebetumi ha again in the next 16 years.
Yes.
But Obetumi di ekonya after 2040.
Yes.
So 16 years no. After 2028. Why not take you over?
As for that secret, I'm keeping it for now.
2032.
Once I say it today, now very early, right now, I won't as how about me I can't be I say.
They're no better.
The next time.
And 2032 so. Why never?
That one is also in the same line. The day I sit down when I'm mentioning the names, when I have utterance, I'll give everybody's name till 2016. 16 years through is done. Yeah.
I see.
Absolutely.
When would they all take you over from Omampeni John Dramani Mahama?
Once me veterans with that, I will go in deeper with that. That's true.
I see.
Absolutely.
MPP 2024 we copying 2028. What should near me besi wom? We near me besi wom. In
the party?
Yes.
Yes. Say about the things I said earlier. Yeah, it's the same holding grounds. Yes. And the same, that's mainly what is going to happen.
Nyankopon yi atro de obedi omo party nanim 2028 ana.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oye ni patia kakra ana say region no free hifa.
With regards to the party, MPP Honum, and then who will lead their party in the next 4 years of election. Once the time hits, there is a timeline here. I am supposed to speak all these things. Even me, myself, my prophecies as well are in time. So I mirror their future to mirror mine to see when I'm saying it. So within that timeline, I'll be here telling you the same story.
Next I say Baumi Anderson lead 2028.
Once the time comes, I'll give you.
I will see for alright, for Tevin na Jesu a. Me de to ha no de me to ha. And then it will not be to her. I see.
Absolutely.
I see. 2021, no shen come say ntokwa beko so atwede pupo beko so parliament. Next month the next saying.
Next month.
The year 2025 me parliament is saying. So ninth parliament here to saying.
The ninth parliament that is ongoing. Yes. There are some few things that will go on within parliament.
Okay.
And to say what we saw in 2021, it was punch for punch.
Okay.
That one, it was amazing. I was laughing.
Because I can say parliamentarians got kuntokwa atutu twede I say it doesn't make sense.
And it happened exactly like a storyline. And the prophecy spoke about even Mebo news, news number 20, their captions and what was happening. Yes, and it happened precisely as the Lord leads. And to say, where parliament, there will be a lot of resistance in parliament. It's not going to be a war zone like that, but people will be asked out of parliament. And then what will happen in parliament is that the other side of parliament will be very empty.
Yeah, other side, the MPP.
Minority side will be very empty in parliament. Will be very, very empty. And not the number, it will be very empty in parliament. Consistently.
Parliament,
it will be very, very empty.
Who can say people will be asked out?
Yes.
Yes,
from parliament.
Why not Pamomo?
The one that sits on the council of the parliament.
Individuals be Pamomo.
Yes, there are some people that will be fighting to sit on the same seat. Two people represent there. One person will be asked out of parliament consistently.
Our majority inside and not minority.
When it happens, but you see, some things that I don't want to hit it, but I've told you the storyline, so you would experience the storyline how it is. People who walk into parliament, they will be resisted whilst they are there. They have to go out of parliament, walk out of parliament, and that's the foundation. And that's something that will be going on within the angles, and then certain things will happen. But all these things will end in April 4th.
Next year, yeah.
Yeah, next year. Because they'll be up and then from there, parliament will be empty. The other side. I don't want to keys be what there are some secrets I don't want to hit it because I don't have utterance. But then I will only give you the ones that I have utterance to unlock.
Majority leader who number pray. Anadia.
Not at all. Not at all. Once I over you will see what I mean. They will ask people out of parliament because two people are trying to sit on the same seat. Two people are trying to sit on the same seat. And then they will bring a name like roll call. You. Walk out.
And I said, recollection for the as a entokwabe bahuyana. Recollection there, so say MPs ni be higher declare more winners dada. And Saturday no, almost ankoya recollection. Ama make us say omo ye can declare more winners no. Almost say Nyankopon ya aduma on the 6th at the 7th no omu jinem den. San krofo mu bi na speaker be pam omo free parliament wana.
In the foundation, one thing about my prophetic word is, I tell you the story and how it will happen. Whatever that is going on inside their minds at that moment today, I don't have utterance to unveil it. But once I have the utterance, you won't even ask. I'll start one. Otherwise, I sit down and be the better because I have packaged it before coming. But once they've not given me utterance, zippy at all, I can't unlock it.
I see. I see. Hey. And the next I say MPP for side the minority no empty.
Yes. It will be very, very empty.
reason in the day.
Most of the time when things are going on, it will just be empty constantly. Because the way the country is going to begin to go is going to be surprising because things has to be done quickly. And once
Okay.
things are being done quickly, some people will decide they are not going there. It will be very, very empty. That's the foundation.
That dear, I say, baby, I saw for the minimum, lady. I say, but I think your man can now be omo leader now.
Who is that? I don't know.
Current majority leader no. Ono na be minority leader.
I've been hearing his name.
Okay.
TikTok video about him. Must you know on minority seat?
Yes.
Spiritual about minority.
Yeah.
That's all I know about him. I don't know much.
Okay.
Once they are not this thing, timeline and you walk you on is very crucial timeline.
Okay.
It's a very crucial one. So if the person is not part of the chess piece, we are not playing checkers.
Okay.
Diamond is checkers. We are playing chess. Every move is a language. So if the person is not a very important part of the chess piece, his prophecy doesn't belong to me. His timeline doesn't. But anybody that will move anything, is the one that his timeline belongs to me. And see, once they are very crucial in moving, and I am basically a scribe of God. This is the first time I'm saying it. Yes. 4-dimensional prophets are scribe of God, like we write the future. God tells the future. We write it like a story, and everybody will leave it like a story. It's precise. And in the storyline, there are names in it. There are specific things that are supposed to happen for the next 50 years. And once I get the utterance, I open one book. Once I get the utterance, I open, then I'm going one step at a time and unfolding it at a time, whilst I still scribe the rest ahead. And then if there is other things he wants to add, I keep adding them as we're going on. So once the person is not an important figure in the timeline, specifically to move something, to change something, and it is not needed to fulfill a specific cause, then it's not going to be there. Now, the main reason why I prophesied about election prophecy, I want to say it today. And yet, because our NDC or MPP will win, a lot of people prophesy for the sake of NDC or MPP winning, or for the sake of anything. The main reason I ever open my mouth, NDC and MPP winning, is because of what God wanted to do in Ghana. I mean, breaking it down for you. I was flying on an aeroplane. As I was flying, I was entering into Ghana. As I was entering into Ghana, I began to see buildings, skyscrapers, a place that was looking like a special haven, a beautiful location. When I entered into Ghana, I asked the question, which country is this? And then the angel of the Lord began to communicate with me that this is the country of your birth, Ghana. And I said, how did we become this all of a sudden? And he said, that is the possibility of time. And all of a sudden, I began to see white people at the shoreline as a form as slaves and bringing them to Africa.
Wow.
When I saw, it was like a 10 of event in time. Then he told me vividly that a time will come that as how they bow to the old gods in Africa, the white man will come towards you and bow to your old gods again. Which is, I'm not talking about gods that in reality, I'm talking about the kings. That's how they will come back and bow to them. And then when they are done bowing to them, the only thing that can stop this prophetic timeline is when the rapture takes place. If Jesus doesn't come, the prophecy timeline is there. In the 4th dimension, I looked and saw so many things. There is one thing I can never fathom or comprehend its reality, which is the coming of the Lord. Nobody knows how it is. And nobody knows. It's called moving time. In the realm of the spirit, time is secular. Right now here, in this our timeline, time is linear, which means in so we will die eventually. In the 4th dimension, the spiritual realm, time is secular, which means yesterday can be today, today can be tomorrow, tomorrow can be yesterday, and 3 days today can be today. So I am here today, I'm yesterday, I'm tomorrow, I am in the future. Jesus the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. In that angle, time does not exist. So what you say?
Okay.
So time is secular. So I saw through that dimension and I have gone ahead of it. And then I've realized all this reality in time. And see, the same applies to the coming of the Lord, which is not possible to get. But then we've seen to how Africa became great. And that is why I prophesy.
Wow. I come me questions be me no na fe.
Mhm,
Ye de enkomo twetwe na esi.
mhm.
Adifo bebree wo oman mu a mo se omo na esi hini tu hini. The other day no buy meka ho asem.
Exactly.
Usi president.
Come again?
O kan adifo na esi president wo man no mu na na.
All right. So let me say this. Prophets are instruments of power.
Mhm.
But there are so many people that are not prophets. But the money himself, prophetic ministry looks a bit lucrative because that's the only point where you can tell somebody something and then they want to give up and they love the prophetic ministry. And the amount for the door be brave towards that angle. And there's a market will be running towards that angle, trying to be. And there's too many funny games over there. But when we come to the say, I want to drop that at the back of your mind if I say what I'm saying. A banner so BC or Beth the on no see hini and on no two hinia. Before you become a king, there is a specific order. There is a priest who makes the kings.
Okay.
That is the hierarchy of operation.
Okay.
It is very possible. So there are people that have the capacity to be able to do that kind of thing. But then, mind you, say, if through the four-dimensional capacity and in time, this person is supposed to become king, it doesn't matter who has to make it. They will all follow the same timeline.
Okay.
What I say?
Okay.
I said one thing the last time. Michelle come say I saw NDC ruling for 16 years. When you check social media now, every prophet is saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Or you can say, Obi a copy prophet. They are not copying me. What they're actually doing is they are saying the same thing that is in the realm of the spirit. The voices of the prophet has to be one. What you say? Or you can say, oh, when I can say prophet Tevin come shall be alpha, is because they have also seen it in their own way. So if you know in assisting, if you are mentioning me table back with assisting,
Okay.
is the same prophetic timeline. What is in it? So people have the capacity to be able to run that. But then when the timeline is set, it is set. And the object now I share what is prophesied in the timeline to see so no see in here. Then that's entirely up to the capacity because maybe on a level of interpretation, it's not what I am looking at.
Okay.
What you say? Maybe obi kind inside as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Obi so a kind abubo. So everybody in the angle obi so be kind one dream. So it depends on the interpretation level. So omobet me with that capacity. By now also in our own explanation angle, which we understand what goes on. Are you satisfied with the answer?
Me ti ase pa. Enti say wo level no. Wo level wo Ghana ha no. You say rank ho in the spiritual realm a ugina hefa.
Ewo Ghana among prophets.
Yes, among answer ya ko e bi Africa ni wiase a. O hwe say mo ye adwuma osunsun mu. Ntu hwe adifo na mo ko hia wo spiritual realm na o rank no ugina he.
Oh, me there. Me Paul our mantem. We are friends saying baby last.
Paul our mantem so o chen di kan for.
No, not chen di kan for. I don't come here no. Me baby last. I'm just a kid. Little one with big God.
I see.
Yes, God is great and I understand him very well. And when a person is transcending the power of God, the Bible said that they comparing themselves among themselves are not wise. So we cannot measure ourselves by hierarchy. Though we always speak about the level of hierarchy in heaven, like we have living creatures, archangels, seraphims, cherubims, elders, and messengers. But the problem is that those people are not based on power of hierarchy. They are based on power of function.
Okay.
What you say? Into a level, I did that however. I believe that my function is unique to someone's function. You have a football pitch, a goalkeeper function are different. Striker function are different, defender function are different, but they are all footballers. Maybe goalkeeper keep way, striker no be go no be no go no be many fans, but way defender no or not keep it goals from going into your pool. The winger is the one that is actually forcing the attack and using his dribbling skills. And everybody is playing a collective game for a specific goal. So there is nobody or better me say all the prophets in the world, mina meye my boss. Me I'm here the greatest of this. Me I'm here the greatest of that. I cannot rank myself within that because if there is a ranking like that, me personally, I would say I am not part of it because I speak for God.
Okay.
If I put myself in a position, say I do this, I can do this, I am this, I am that. What if the old man says he's not going to talk anymore? Who am I then? Exactly, because we are just vessels. If he's not going to talk, then we can't talk. But if God is still speaking to us, we are just extending the message. We are just like a reflection of light.
Okay.
Like the light bounces on you and then it reflects to another angle. And to we are carriers of inspiration. We are nobody.
I see.
But nipa that say no mudi or the followers, they don't. I always tell people, don't follow me, follow God that is speaking to me. So when you see me talking as a human being, ignore the human being and pay attention to the God that is talking, because all I want to present is not myself, as how Paul said. To live is Christ, to die is gain. That the life I live is not mine, but I live it to the glory of God. So my very life in itself is to project God's grace. It is established.
It is established. Now, my member ministry, Prophetic Life Embassy.
Absolutely.
Nyankopon ya adoma 31st. Ubia no. Afe na wo start ya sorry. Ana se ewo hodada na o pa ho ntoma 31st.
Yes. Okay, I've done church several times, like in so many angles. And I feel say we did church having some places that we're using, and at one point in time, Nyankopon de make us say we need to get our own location. So okay, I'm going to build this location. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get it done. And in getting the location done, I said, say, me rent anybody's auditorium or any other place because I believe, say, in Mount Zion, maybe I earlier, people used to come around, almost sat not here with them, almost to me the coffee or miracle. Or be cry about for prophetess, be cry, sorry, from water, middle room in Sawa, sorry, or they are sorry, cry, Eddie, year wonders, be Eddie, miracles in them, just the water I wash my hands with. So, me who say, where we stand, the presence of God dwells there, and it is able to do wonderful things around the location. The presence of God does all those wonderful things there. And team in person, you be call over into auditorium bina, obi abe club or obi abe party or obi abe and I say minko papa tabika kensha see then we come in. I want somewhere that is conducive because when I want to do something for God, I want to do it better. And that's it. And to say we built a place. We are not fully completed.
Okay.
Yes. What you will come and meet is partially, let's say it's 85% complete. Okay. It's left with the finishing that I'll be doing. But I'm perceiving being at 31st because
now they are crossover about 1st January.
1st January, yeah. Because I want to actually, because we have the things to be able to do a service.
Okay.
But then I didn't want to say people want to actually encounter. And I say I'm always behind, I'm always here.
Because I'm afraid of Monsieur Munyao, say, and your course idea. Any purpose be she outdoors. Enti eno sa no start 31st no na ye crossover na asori start ya no.
Asori start.
Today so the church da ben.
For now no, I will not do a Sunday service, but after 31st on the 10th of January we'll do a 21 days fasting, which means every evening there is an evening service.
Okay.
Yes, and every day I'll be there myself. And then from there we'll start our all-night programs. Our all-night programs, I'll come and say and talk about it. Every Friday will be an all-night.
Okay.
So it's a constant all-night services, which is prophetic all-night, face-to-face with God. So no
anything.
Yeah, a normal like all-night service. Yeah, so it's prophetic all-night service.
Okay.
And service. So, but when we are prophesying, we look at everybody. I can start from the first desk to the last person in the service, prophesying to everybody one after the other. Exactly.
I see. And counseling, consultation.
Yes, the church office is also there, right there. The same church compound. And also for consultations are also available. But the consultation website then you book the appointment so that you don't come and mix up. And then the second thing is you can book appointment upon arrival.
Okay.
That's also possible. And I believe there's some days where I'll just open it up so that everybody can come and see me. Let's talk one-on-one, and then let's solve the problems that are available. But then one important thing I want to add is, Miss Remo, I beg you a lot. If you're not ready to solve your problem, please don't come and waste the time of somebody that is begging for that same attention you're going to get. Because Obi Wahwa, in the prophetic angle, no, it's a very tough thing to meet a prophet to deal with your problem. What I've realized over the years of ministry is people want someone to talk to, not someone to solve their problem. Some people are there, they love their problem, and they are not willing to solve their problem. So the issue is, the people a lot, so we want to solve the problems and go forward. Until once you're coming in, be ready to solve your problem. Obi Wahba say, do 14 days fasting, do 21 days fasting. I say, so for a bed, once you say that to me, immediately I'm gone, because you need to come
serious.
Exactly. You are coming to waste our time, because what we are doing is very sensitive, and if we don't do it right, now because prophet but the question is that is why we are very strict with our things, so that we won't come and tell us a story. Anybody that meets me, within 3-4 days, you will see strange things are happening in your life, because that is strict. Because that's how God works. The Bible is there, so we will stand by the Bible and let you operate and follow strict instructions of the Bible. Then we follow that, you will see that Nyankopon Kasa abe visit you. But if you call me trying to detect what you want to be done, or how you want God's work to be done for you, it's not possible. When you sit in front of me, God can tell me you're a carpenter. Go and start a carpentry business. Over 10 years, you come back to me again with the same story. So let's call me with all sorts of seriousness. That means solve your problem.
No counseling, no. Saying.
Me partial counseling, they are free. Free. There is nothing to pay for counseling or any other thing. Every direction and what matters the most. Some things are there, no, say any palma offering. Some things are there, people have to associate. Some things are there, you're fasting. Obi walk cry, Obi frame, Obi Sam say, or yari, or say, or something with the chest, and I come ninyama, any nitrimuninyama. On the phone, once he called, I said, hello, how are you doing? He said, is this prophet? I said, yes. He said, I've looked for you for so long. Please, I'm dying. I said, what's wrong with you? See my chest. I said, get me water. Papa, or the aching, ejiji, among for ejiji, niyama be brief because of that same problem. On the phone that very moment, he got healed. Up till now, about, I think, almost like 3-4 months ago. Up till now, he's still healed. He's fine. He's perfect. He's so happy and everything. And then he sent offering to the ministry. We didn't ask for anything. That is a healing problem. I'll just deal with it straightforward. If it is Bibia, I'll just tell you, oh, get this and then get that and do. But there are problems in how to solve them. So when you come ready for every kind of situation. Some things will need you to do something, some things don't need you to do anything.
You and I say 31st program no me who say Jakalolomi eka ho a. They say ya Jakalolomi ya. They say presidential worshipper. Jakalolomi, a presidential worshipper. They say na say Crawford Jack awunya no. Obe fra so Jack odi anke no beti aya Morgan ha obu akra Jakalolomi. Odi anke no obenu. Eti mi enge number no number ye be fro na fe for social media ntino ye enge number na wi a na fe ye be studio line na tu na fe
so for numbers obe framing when you want to talk to us and I want to tell the people munye patient obi timi friend no see person if a prophet oh please we want to talk to you now sort it out before you bring it to the prophet because there's a lot of things every day a mommy list of people are called back. I thought now obi boy for say okay prophet tankasa no idea bye no I can't they just talk to my pastors anyhow and to please and yeah you can't talk to me directly like that because sometimes no on my troll list so I'm talking to about 200 people a day. I'm for be afraid. Like oh hello this and to tear the urgency of your situation because obi other hospital oba can the last breath is different from what I open sika or the kwakoto bicycle. Everybody in the agency and depending on the urgency will deal with the problem. So the number is 026 026
Census review.
026
Mhm.
22
Mhm.
36360.
Eno ne line a yefra
Yes.
yebetumi enya wasofo ni bi ne wakasa.
Yes. Sometimes I can even answer it myself.
Okay, wow, okay.
And they will send a text message on that. Like we'll send a message, any audio, voice recording, and everything. We'll definitely listen to you.
Eti nipa no friend na say ya mpeke onko so amfre.
Oh, I bet me send a text and I say a WhatsApp message. But then as time is going to keep calling, because I believe say it's by faith.
Okay.
So you don't know when the calls will be answered, but or more answer calls actually. They are always on the call answering everyone's calls as much as they can.
Time being.
You start from 8 a.m. in the morning to 12 a.m. at midnight.
12 a.m.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah, the end that crowd.
Wow.
Black.
Software that say Jesse mame course no. Ha na fe yen peke course kakra o studio. 0302208090 0302208090 afresisi ana o question bi bisa ana say komo ya twetwe na komo ne de ya twetwe bi pa.
Absolutely.
Ya twetwe bi pa. Ti no Jesse mame course no ahoma no so ayehye. Hello, good afternoon. Udini baby okase free. Peter. Yetio.
Amen.
Now we are some of the young ones. We are looking out to him and God as he said earlier on.
Absolutely.
Number two, I'll be telling for us to discuss more.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a pa.
God bless you.
Yeah, that's a pa. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Udini baby okase free. Robert.
Yes.
Yetio.
You told TikTok I check a me friend after that. And I'm now who got me the way I can no. So number one, you know, you see. But more question, you need to be done.
Tell.
But not to say, Mahama back with my president. The sense that you need to get one. And I might say, a football position and a crown.
Mahama babeng. Tane mama de. Okay, mami misa odifo. When who be bisa?
For Mohammed's kids becoming president. Yes, it's in time. But because someone has already prophesied it, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
That's how Michelle comes.
So what the any there? What's the time beba?
Any details. So
no, so 16 years nim. Oh, okay.
Far from that. But when the time is up, I'll bring the details. Okay. But I've seen it. Everything. I have the full thing. However, it happened here. It's a very long journey. When the time is up, I'll show you.
Okay.
Not the one you people are expecting. There is popular ones and there is the one that will become the president. Very different.
I see.
You understand?
Okay. Hello, good afternoon. Yeah, Joshua. Udini baby okase free. Willie Yetio. Oh.
What is the question? Now, my members of one of us. What questions the draw and how the other things are why mistake or your mistake here. Yami on in Namono or a different. So, hopefully, what kind of Sophia, what kind of terrain? That said, extra 9, there's 10. So, kind of things are we. Who was the soft one when you're mere free no? Now, Yami Baya, dear, be on now. Hopefully, Yami more by. No one in the new, I want to correct me.
Amen.
Yohane Obo Yesu asu no ne papa no yourself once ne papa ne so 9 months Ghana for pill pill Yami be ya die bi wo ya bri we so so for no nya ndi ni o e mo ngongo na ye aduma o establish no e ya aduma o Mordecai any hey my They are home you. Now, home, yes, you know what the kind of answer move. That woman was so for not to any move. Years. Home you know, yes, you know, establishment. Come on, any Mordecai. That woman you know, yes, you know, Ghana, a brave woman. The Ghana for the woman for young couple and young bed.
And he says, "Oh, Shan, come on now. Oh, you're deep for on."
Yeah, after 7 January, remember what give you all.
Yeah, that's it. Udini be Willie, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Pa. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Udini baby, or case free. Yeah, first saying, Joanna, yet you tell.
Mpacho bisa this one man may say cathedral no. If you say the way
So for when kwa de bisa answer my cathedral no.
Cathedral.
National cathedral no. E bet me see.
Let me say this. National Cathedral all of the they are buying assem.
Okay.
So once they meet the government appointees, no more say me pacho adena musino ekosen.
But in the prophetic timeline no. E bet me see.
To say no, sorry, pa me who say yes, yeah, you we are man I they are missing what you know. And no pen me national cathedral there way.
I see. Hey, that's a Mogana for Modern Sembao. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Papa.
Udini baby or case free.
Papa told me now me make a free 7.
Now me at you.
Amen.
Papa so have mom fire my any my Ghana. Any your president I elected. I'm not a boy inside the chipa. None and I'm not a country of you, my yeah, friend.
Yes, sure. Yeah, that's it, Papa. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Udini baby or case free. Aminu.
Yes, sir.
Aminu yet you.
Odi for Nyamisha.
Amen.
Abaya Obuta, after Dina. After the way, Odi for question. Opo Musa no what's in here. So the way over there and now. After the way, Odi for question.
You. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it, pa. Hello, good afternoon. Udini baby or case free.
Me brother Kennedy from Accra.
Can you?
About the prophet because Nyame eyi soon papa. And you say or NDC prophet or NDC prophet. On say unconscious, your unconscious you know. Also do our shame command. Obetumi aka say you see in can say only the so ubakura na eni Nyame na eka. But the obetumi aka say Nyame say ni die. Ahabatu tumi ka say you see in can say I think I will need to be on. Jama Mushankoma, among the review of how one think about any Yaman can no better say, Yamisha, but they do not think count. But you know, and you can make that yourself, including the business at all.
Antigina Sona or Neon Casaway. Hello, good afternoon. My men for two course and count na fee. Ya bre and coffee and co baby bean. Hello, good afternoon. Udini baby a case free. Ninu when the uncle ya late. Hey. Ni Amen.
Now, also for now, own channel or the Yaminipa. There were a bit more almost 40, but with the new. It's new. If the captain said, Yamishano, I would tell all any time of this kind of question, only I would tell you now. Yamishano, Yamin, family for a territory. Into Obevia, you fly your from you now. On Shay, no more fire by it.
You, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Hello, good afternoon. Udini baby okase free.
Great Thomas in Kasatu Matlako.
Great Thomas. Madina Nsamampum. Yet you.
I write a radio in Camo.
And council.
The church of
Audio so.
Mr. Say, maybe South of Assembly. Say, O Mayana, you Mrs. Miss Panicho. Apart from say, your president is one of the enemy. Omu asọfo akasakasa na sẹ Christian council then na ọmụ bẹtìnya yi a ìrẹsìnya yẹ fa ho bi ọwọ my way.
Asem a bi say there's a software be and the president o.
Ọmụ di yẹ so. But Christian yẹ Christopher na yẹ ọwọ my na ka asọfo na kasa no then na ọmụ bẹtìnya yẹ a ọmụ bẹtìnya di ahotọ abirẹ ọwọ my way.
Ebi ani say dị na ba betina radio so nti wo problem bi a na wakọ ne nkyɛn ba sɛ onye president obe solve your mind problem there me nya sure say betumi asi wo Ghana ha. Great Thomas okase free Madina Nsamampo mu on. Okay. Oh, that's a Nsamampo mu questions na. Hello, good afternoon. Last caller.
Good afternoon, Mr. Tampa.
Udini baby okase free. Becky niya Becky ya. Yetio.
Yo, mpɛsɛ nimbisa prophet na ɔwɔ TV no. Mpɛsɛ nimbisa nsa ɛyɛ mpɛmpii no. Ɛyɛ yɛtete na amafo mma nkɔmhyɛ ne adeade. Prophet no dɔɔso nso mpɛmpii no. Ɔmbɛma prophet nso ɛdu to sɛ ebi a they will do something about the prophecy a. Normally no ɛyɛ yɛnhunu biribiara. Prophet no bebree na ɔmo hyɛ nkɔmɔ nso maybe the solution to the problem no. Normally, no emotion comes now. You don't also have a solution to the problem because they'll just see something and they'll say it's bad. Normally, we don't have a solution to the problem.
Rebecca metiwasi ya na kyerɛ ubisa sɛ ɔno ne nkɔmhyɛ no ɔbɛhyɛ ɔwɔ solution ohu problem na ɔwɔ solution ana esa na pɛsɛ obisa. Okay, yeah, that's it. Just me mpeke call bi ebiem. Papa nyina Becky questions is na yɛmfa Becky bisa sɛ odie no o identify problem na Nyankopɔn tumi ma ho solution anaasɛ odie o predict keke sɛ na ebesi o hwɛ nkom no wie no ano no.
The miracles and what God can do is beyond imagination. Nyankopɔn na ɛyɛ adwuma. Nyankopɔn na ɔbɔ wiase a ɔtumi movie all sorts of things that do not exist, made them tangible. Ɛtumi ball, a ball three minutes. It's able to speak to a man and it comes to pass, which means there is nothing that is impossible for you.
Okay.
As I said, you shall identify problem. The same God that reveals is the same God that can do the wonders. And see, a banner solving the problem whilst you see him, it is not a problem. Okay. We took time to master the fourth dimension. So we work with God very well and we believe that God can do many miracles. Is beyond imagination.
And you see 16 years and the she ends 16 years no.
Exactly.
And this is na konya we so 16 years.
Absolutely. Unless I try to bend the time, which is highly impossible. Which is highly impossible. And I do know one amazing thing I want to even say. Could you believe, say, Ghana election prophecy? I started seeing some posts be going around online about the coalition result and the conclusion of all the coalition results. What him say election results, the 57% and Baumia 39%. What him say?
You say about 38.
Yeah, 38.
Yeah. Okay, 39. Okay.
In that angle, no. And I said he will struggle before getting even to the 39.
Exactly.
I think in the prophecy. What him say? Me Wi-Fi password at home. about 2 months ago. The election result was
37%.
I wrote M 57%.
Okay.
B 39%. It's a Wi-Fi password on everybody. Yeah. Me baba akokra me football is akokra. Password no on the phone. So said it's a home Wi-Fi. So that's the percentage of the election. Like we know what will happen to understand. Say, we believe what God can do.
I'm out there. Yeah, Wi-Fi password. Wow.
And there's another thing here. Once Omoya broadcast messages, during the election. No man send the amount. I said Baumia, no I send you a message. I say
or sending me be cry.
No man send it. The Osha this thing, over share or message no more ha. This thing me you send you over share date no ha no I think December before December 6th.
Almost send it be fifth.
Yeah, fifth, I think on the 5th, yeah. And I made more percentage in this same day. So I said that as I talk to you today on 30th of October 2024, it's 39% of the total votes. And John Mahama 57% of the total votes. And I made it cheers count. But it doesn't go, you know.
Yeah, oh yeah, go. Nakuja capture no. Capture hono na use. Sa date. Say date no also. I see. It's almost Baumia, Dr. Baumia. Yeah.
And then I replied because I want to. What the reason I did that is not just for this thing. I want to in future, like as we are talking now, after it happens, that we know exactly what we are talking about to understand that it is our home Wi-Fi password, and we send it to everybody as a message. If NDC should have sent a broadcast, I would have also replied them with the same text message. But and I sent them twice, 2 times. So anytime I thought I'm a broadcast about me, I'm send it. I just said, but it doesn't go. And to that new broadcast about I said just so for write up confirmation that we knew exactly what will happen by the day.
Wow.
The way I make 57% now was 3 1 that day.
And say because in some how can I say yeah o can say embo enyumre 9 na ehu de obewin and na de oti akonya no so sa na o kan no say embo 9 p.m. no na ehu de oti akonya no so na embo ahomachi be 4 a.m. no na te say bibi aye clear
now I move giving up, which means at the time that Baumia was giving up, and someone say midnight before you come and give up election shock, he too now so and say now very relaxing. So the 4 a.m. not time now above 4. Now yes
because me all Canadian me no let me say where because 9 p.m. no na abano kra yen kenkan wieye. Yes, Ghana election the yen nyina yenim. Say by 9 p.m. na yen kenkan wieye. But we say embo 9. Na the whole country. Na said am fam mame. Eti no Mr. Radin Yankopon say obi bia no benya encounter no. Radin fa so nye ne ho nsenkyerani because on say afidie eson. Afidie na so pa ye na yen so se be yen fo bi akeken bet na afidie so nti no eba ne sa na ye credibility na se ho ya tochima kakra adwuma nso ma ya che kakra say enche kra meko pension na desimu atoato so nti no ye ntumi mbegu ye hu fi sa na ye mfa nkofie nti no ye da awrade asen so se ye do bet na afidie so na okasa ye no Feli. They say, I say, movie cry, I found ho fans. They say, it's a man for say, Sampa, your prophet. I'm so, I am a kuja prophet, Naja. This is me, did you kakra. And you know, Sanet, ye. It is soft for your dance. Yan the number, Nibium Nafi, yen sorry.
The number is 026 22 36 360. 026 22 36.
Yo. Abusiafo yene Prophet Tevin Ajesoa. sɔfo panin a ɔwɔ Prophetic Life Embassy a ɛnɛ ɛwɔ Oyibi Nyankopɔn yɛ
Prayer Camp Junction.
Oyibi Prayer Camp Junction. Oyibi Prayer Camp Junction. Ofa trotra. Udu Oyibi akasa ope Prayer Camp Junction. Na ubesi wenfa.
Osi wa Oyibi station.
Okay.
Prayer Camp Junction. Once you tell them, I'm going direct to where
okay.
Some few minutes.
Okay. Nafe. Onso kokohwe oshebrim. Yenyi na ebe kwa kohwe oshebrim. Sasi ase. Ewose kohwe oshebrim. Yentumi ntina hasa ama. So from bema prophecy ho events election ho prophecy na bem na yete ha yete ha na so na kuja obenya appointment ana in the prophetic timeline no also we can na kuja de za na kuja na nanka me onye madam for power madam for but pesanka obenya nanka me ni na dam for no echo different level enti nanka ja because say no ye ya dam for there ba say me hu ni ye say ni sika se mo form enti say ebe ba so anaja ye hu de ebe ye